Winter Olympics, Kiwi Finn Bilous misses out on ski slopestyle final by 0.80 points. New Zealand must wait a little bit longer to win a Winter Olympics medal. Kiwis Jackson Wells, 19, and Finn Bilous, 18, will not compete in the final of the men's ski slopestyle following the second round of qualification. Wells finished his second round only scoring 4,200 with a bizarre backwards run, after Bilous scored 8,500 in his second. Overall, Bilous finished 13th and just missed out on finals contention, while Wells ended up finishing 25th overall. From the two qualification rounds, the top 12 riders with the highest scores qualify for the final. When Bilous, a 2016 Youth Winter Olympics silver medalist, started his second run, a score better than 84.20 was needed to make the finals. His score of 8,500 put him in 12th for some time, but he was eventually knocked out of the top 12, missing out by just 0. He continued his good form off the rails before a couple of double cork 12s, 3.5 spins with 2 off-axis flips, to sit 12th and on the cusp of progressing to the final. But he was dropped out soon after when Canadian Alex Buley-Marchand came from outside the top 12 to blitz his run with a score of 94. Of those who qualified for the final, 8 riders scored in the 90s. Sweden's Oscar Webster scored a whopping 95.40 in his second run to finish first overall. His score bumped Swiss rider Andrea Jetti from first down to second. Canadian Alex Buley-Marchand finished third. In the first round, Bilous crashed heavily attempting a triple cork on his first run after a good rail section, scoring a disappointing 24. In Wells' first run, he managed a good run that wasn't executed perfectly, which cost him some points. He scored the better of the two from the first round with a reasonable score of 52. A mistake on the first rail section of his second run resulted in him pulling out of any further tricks. Wells was in front of Bilous after the first run, ended up trailing him by 12 positions in the overall standings. Meanwhile, in the giant slalom ski event, New Zealanders Adam Barwood and Willis Feasey finished 40th and 42nd overall from the first run. Barwood recorded a time of 1:13.41 hours, just under a minute faster than Feasey, who finished in 1:14. Michael Hirscher of Austria finished first, some 5 seconds ahead of Barwood with a time of 1:08.